Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to give you 10 ideas about content that you can create that will help you sell more stuff. Number one is the who, what, how piece of content. Who do you serve? What do you do for them? And how are you different from anyone else? It's a great piece of content, whether as a video or a blog post, that helps you differentiate yourself and clearly specifies who you serve and what you can do for them. Frequently asked questions. This is a real time saver and a great piece of content for SEO. If you simply list every single question a customer has ever asked you about your product or service and write a blog post or an FAQ section about it, it'll generate a ton of traffic and it'll save you a bunch of time because you can send people to those pages to get answers to their questions. Pricing and cost articles. Most people go to Google and do searches around the price or the cost of specific services and products. If you've got that content on your site, you've got a real opportunity to get found in Google and you have an opportunity to position yourself differently from others. Most people don't like to talk about the price and the cost of their services. And if you're clear and upfront and transparent about your pricing and the costs, customers value that and they'll trust you more. Comparison articles. It's really important that if you sell a product or a service and there are other complementary or competitive products out there, you should do a comparison piece of content, whether that's a video or an article saying my product versus this or this versus this complementary product or competing product. People search for those sorts of things. They search for this software versus that software. So by creating those comparison pieces, you've got a real opportunity to target that search traffic and people will love it. You'll have an opportunity to say, this is why you should buy my product or service over the competing one. Problem articles. It's really important that you write a post or a piece of content about the problems that people can have with products or services in your industry. People go to Google, they do searches for specific issues relating to products or services. And if you're upfront and transparent about what can potentially happen, not relating to your product, but just products broadly, you will get found in Google. And people love the fact that you are, once again, transparent and honest with them about what are the potential issues and that you've got a solution in place to counter them. How-to articles and videos. If you go to YouTube today and search for how-to, you will see millions of how-to videos. It's the number one place that people go to find out specifically how to do certain things. So you need to create a ton of content, specifically if you can video, and that will aid in discovery. So how to use your product to create an outcome, how to use your product to solve a problem. Create a ton of those and you'll get a ton of good search traffic and you'll position yourself as a helpful resource. Giving away the family jewels. I love this one because it puts you in a position of authority. What I'm talking about giving away the family jewels means I'm going to explain clearly in a step-by-step process how I, as a provider, get an outcome for you as the customer. So you detail the steps in how you solve their problem. Put it out there. Forget about the competitors. Forget about the customers doing it themselves. They won't. They'll look at all of this work that you do. They'll understand how detailed you are. They'll understand your expertise and then come back to you to get you to deliver the service or the product. The solution post. Now, if there are issues in your marketplace that are recurring, that every customer almost has, then write a blog post or do a video or create a piece of content that gives them the solution, that shows them how to solve that problem. People go to Google all the time to search for solutions to problems. And if you've got the content there, they'll find you, and once again, it's an opportunity for you to put yourself in front of the customer to demonstrate your competency. Integration posts. Now, what I mean by this is that some people create software or some people have tools that integrate with other services. Now, many times people will go to Google, go online, anywhere, and they'll do searches for how to integrate X with Y. A classic example is the Xero accounting system. There are a ton of third-party products that feed into that. And a really easy traffic opportunity is to write a blog post that explains how your product integrates with Xero. It's a really easy opportunity. So think about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be software. It could be anything. In your industry, how does your product or service integrate with another popular product or service that's out there? And finally, if you're short of ideas, the best go-to idea for content is simply industry news. Industry news is always fresh, unique. People want to be kept up to date. So if you find good stuff that's happening in your industry, write about it, make a comment about it, and publish it on your site. There you have it. There are 10 quick and easy content ideas that will help you make sales. Not just SEO, not just for social, that will actually help you make money. Hey, just a quick one. If you like these videos, please take time to subscribe.